Hello friends, welcome to Gentlemen Cadet Academy GCA. Hope you all are doing good. So another video in the GD topics with the leads discussion series. And today the topic of the GD is how can India emerge as a regional power? And there are three leads for the topic and I'll be discussing each lead one by one. And before this I have made similar videos. If you want to watch, the link of the playlist is available in the I button. So like always, without wasting any time, let us start. So the topic of the GD is how can India emerge as a regional power? And this is a very important topic, so prepare this topic well. And the three leads are: first is strengthening economic and trade relations, second is bolstering defense and strategic capabilities, third is advancing soft power and diplomatic engagement. So now let us discuss each lead one by one. So talking about the first lead, that is strengthening economic and trade relations. So, the foundation of regional power often lies in a nation's economic influence, and India, as one of the world's fastest growing economies, has immense potential to expand its influence in South Asia and beyond through strategic economic initiatives. So, first is by promoting regional trade partnerships. So, India's growth is deeply interconnected with the regional economic integration, and for India to solidify its position as a regional power, it needs to enhance trade relations not just with the neighboring countries but also with the countries within the multilateral frameworks. For example, SAFTA, the South Asian Free Trade Area, can be revitalized by addressing trade barriers such as tariffs and non tariff obstacles, facilitating smoother trade routes with countries like Pakistan, Nepal, and Bangladesh, and also BIMSTEC, that is the Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation, and with ASEAN countries that provide India with a larger regional canvas to improve trade, manufacturing, and investment flows. And initiatives like Indian ASEAN Trade Agreement can increase India's export and promote its regional economic leadership. And furthermore, infrastructure development is also central to increasing regional connectivity and facilitating trade. And India has already initiated key infrastructure projects, but there is a significant room for expansion. For example, INSTC, the International North South Transport Corridor, that connects India to Central Asia and further to Russia for facilitating trade in goods and services. So, expanding such corridors to include more regions, especially in landlocked countries like Afghanistan and Nepal, would help India control major trade routes in the region. And also, we can take the example of Chabahar Port, which is in Iran, so which is an important strategic asset for India. It can be developed further to serve as a key entry point into Central Asia by bypassing Pakistan. And moreover, India must continue to boost its domestic manufacturing sector to not only meet its growing demand, but also to become a major supplier to the region. For example, initiatives like Make in India, Digital India, that are designed to bring global investment into Indian economy while promoting indigenous innovation. So, strengthening India's manufacturing base will make it a regional supply hub in sectors such as electronics, pharmaceuticals, textiles, and renewable energy, positioning India as a significant economic player in the region. And moreover, India's leadership in the information technology sector gives it a unique competitive advantage, and Indian software and service exports can be expanded across the region, especially by offering affordable and high quality solutions to neighboring countries. And this will help India to build its economic ties and also improve regional influence. Then, second is by bolstering defense and strategic capabilities. So, security and defense capabilities are core pillars for any regional power, and India's geography, location, economic importance, and political stability provide the foundation for it to emerge as a dominant regional force through strategic military and defense policies. So, India's military modernization needs to be a priority to maintain peace and stability in the region. And by improving its air, naval, and ground capabilities, India can ensure it has the military edge to deter threats and assert its leadership. And indigenous defense production should be given boost. For example, initiatives like Atmanirbhar Bharat will not only make India self-reliant in defense technology, but will also provide export opportunities to neighboring countries, strengthening India's economic and military position. And cybersecurity is another critical area where India must invest as the digital space grows. The ability to safeguard critical infrastructure and maintain control over cyber threats will enhance India's security capabilities and its regional influence. And India's role in multilateral forums like BRICS, SCO, Quad enhances its military and strategic relationship. So, strengthening defense ties with global powers, particularly with the US and Japan, will improve India's military deterrence capability in the region. And additionally, deeper defense cooperation with neighboring countries like Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bhutan, and Bangladesh can help secure India's border and also maintain peace within the immediate vicinity. And India can also boost military cooperation with Southeast Asian nations, especially Vietnam, to counter the growing influence of China in the South China Sea. And finally, Indian Ocean is a vital strategic space, and India must continue to exert its naval dominance there. So, Indian Ocean region is a key international trade route, and control over it grants significant leverage. Therefore, India should continue to build a blue water navy, expanding its naval presence in critical areas such as Strait of Malacca, which is a key maritime choke point, and also improve port facilities in the countries like Maldives, Seychelles, and Mauritius. So, and also by increasing maritime security cooperation with Indian Ocean island states and other countries, will ensure that India can provide a stabilizing presence in the region while enhancing its status as a regional power. Then, finally, moving to the third and the last lead by advancing soft power and diplomatic engagement. So, talking about soft power, it is basically defined as influence derived from culture, values, and diplomacy, and will play a crucial role in India's rise as a regional power. So, India's democratic ethos, cultural heritage, and growing influence in global institutions provide a unique avenue to shape regional discourse. And talking about cultural diplomacy, so India's rich cultural heritage is one of its greatest asset, and promoting Indian culture, including language, cinema, music, and yoga, will increase India's soft power in the region. For example, Indian cinema, Bollywood, and other cultural exports such as music and literature can create strong cultural ties across South Asia and the wider region. And this can also foster strong people to people ties and further bolstering India's position as a cultural and diplomatic leader. And the Indian diaspora across the globe, they also play a key role in spreading India's cultural influence and fostering relationship in its neighboring countries. Then, in terms of humanitarian and development assistance, also, so India's contribution to humanitarian efforts such as disaster relief, education, healthcare, and infrastructure enhances its image as a responsible regional power. And India has provided disaster relief in countries such as Nepal, Sri Lanka, and Bangladesh. And these actions not only promote goodwill but also create deeper economic and strategic partnerships. So, India's role in development assistance, such as lines of credit to smaller neighbors for infrastructure projects, helps to build diplomacy and trust, making India an indispensable regional power. And also talking about India's active role in regional organization. So India's leadership in organizations like SARC, SCO, BIMSTEC, ASEAN allows it to play a pivotal role in shaping regional policies. So by using these platforms effectively, India can resolve regional issues diplomatically, reducing the likelihood of conflict while enhancing its role as a peace broker, and also by promoting economic cooperation, environmental sustainability, and regional security through initiatives like Indian Ocean Rim Association, and also by engaging in diplomatic efforts to resolve long standing disputes, such as those with Pakistan and China, through multilateral dialogue. So, finally, in the conclusion, I can say to emerge as a regional power, India must strategically combine hard power, that is economic growth and military strength, with a soft power, that is cultural influence and diplomacy, and strengthening its defense capabilities, building economic partnerships, advancing infrastructure, and leveraging cultural ties will allow India to play a central role in shaping the future of South Asia and beyond. And through a well rounded and nuanced approach, India can position itself as a dominant, stabilizing force in the region, fostering peace, prosperity, and development. So, friends, this is all about the three leads discussion for the given topic, and I hope this video will be beneficial for you. So, until then, keep learning, keep watching, and keep preparing. Thank you, and best of luck.